You know that tightening in your chest, that clench in your jaw when something completely out of your hands goes sideways? Maybe it's a project at work that gets unexpectedly cancelled, a flight delay that ruins your travel plans, or a loved one who makes a choice you just can't understand. We spend so much of our mental energy there, circling these external events, replaying them, wishing they were different, trying to force them into alignment with our desires. It's like standing in a hurricane, trying to push back the wind with your bare hands. The effort is immense, the frustration is overwhelming, and the actual impact, absolutely none. This is the very trap the Stoics warn us against, the constant striving to control the uncontrollable, and it's a direct path to exhaustion and resentment. Epictetus, the former slave who became a profound Stoic teacher, laid it out plainly. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. What is up to us? Our judgments, our impulses, our desires, our aversions, in essence, our own thoughts and actions. What is not up to us? Our body, our property, reputation, public office, and crucially, the actions and opinions of other people and the outcomes of events. This isn't just an abstract philosophical point, it's a profoundly practical operating manual for life. When you internalize this distinction, it becomes a filter. Every time frustration begins to bubble up, you can ask yourself, is this truly within my sphere of influence, or am I wrestling with a ghost? Think about it. The traffic jam on your commute isn't up to you. The weather report isn't up to you. Your colleague's surprising decision to leave the company isn't up to you. Even the economy or the latest news cycle isn't truly within your personal control. What is up to you is how you react to the traffic. What is up to you is whether you let the rain ruin your mood or decide to simply put on a jacket. What is up to you is how you adapt your team's workflow after your colleague leaves. It's a subtle but monumental shift in perspective. Instead of fixating on the problem itself, your attention redirects to your response to the problem. This doesn't mean you become passive or indifferent to the world. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor-philosopher, was deeply engaged in the affairs of his empire. He wasn't ignoring problems. He was simply approaching them with an understanding of where his true power lay. He focused on his duty, his effort, his virtue, and his judgments, not on whether the battle would be won or lost, or if his advisors would always agree with him. His peace came from doing his part well, regardless of the outcome. You can still strive for excellence, work hard for your goals, and advocate for what you believe in. The difference is in the attachment to the outcome. Consider a simple, modern example. You're working on a crucial presentation. The quality of your research, the clarity of your slides, the practice you put into your delivery, these are entirely within your control. The audience's reception, whether they ask challenging questions, or if your boss is in a good mood that day, those are not. If you pour all your energy into perfecting your part, you've done everything you can. If you then worry endlessly about how it will be received, you're investing in an unreturnable currency. The Stoic approach frees you to focus on the craftsmanship, knowing that the final judgment belongs to others, and their judgments are not yours to command. Seneca reminds us that we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. A huge part of this imagined suffering comes from our battles with the uncontrollable. We forecast negative outcomes. We rehearse arguments that will never happen. We fret over what others might think. All of this internal struggle, this mental tug-of-war, is self-inflicted. It's energy that could be spent on productive action, on enjoying the present moment, or on simply resting. The moment you acknowledge something is outside your control, you gain the power to release it, to untangle yourself from its grip. It's not giving up, it's choosing where to fight your battles. So, the next time that familiar surge of frustration rises, pause, take a breath. Ask yourself, is this truly mine to change, or am I trying to bend reality to my will? If it's the latter, gently, deliberately, let it go. Redirect your attention to what is within your power, your attitude, your effort, your choices in this very moment. This act of discernment isn't easy, it takes practice, but it is the cornerstone of a tranquil mind. Begin today by identifying just one thing that has been draining your energy, something you cannot control, and consciously choose to detach from it. Feel the subtle lightness that follows. Thank you for sitting with these words today. If they steadied you, subscribe and return tomorrow. A new reflection waits each morning.